It sounds like you are constantly learning. You're constantly absorbing and feeding your mind this new knowledge, and it makes you better at what you do, so you can help more people, right?
Mhm.
So how about some little self-development tips? What are some ways that you stay sharp? Like, do you
Mm.
make sure you're like, I'm going to listen to this many podcasts a week, or are you just kind of casual about it? Or
Mm.
because we all got to be feeding our inner leader, right?
Hmm. No, that's a really good point. So I kind of have a cadence for learning and whoops,
The
and
microphone's
podcasts.
attacking you today.
Apparently. And for me, podcasts I love them because they're just so convenient, right? I
Dude,
can be doing the most mundane thing, but I'm learning at the same
absorbing.
time in a very, I find it entertaining way. So I could be at the gym running and time just goes like this because I'm listening to friends educate me in my ear. So whenever I'm at the gym, I'm listening to a podcast. Whenever I'm driving or in the shower or doing any kind of interesting housework, I'm listening to something. And I try to make sure they range from mindset type work, emotional intelligence, entrepreneurship, to kind of societal, cultural, just get a total kind of view. Because I think as business owners, we need to work not only on mindset, which is foundational, um, being able to have a growth mindset, being able to be curious, being able to take risk, pursue possibility. These are really critical as business owners. But we also have to be strategists. It's not just great to have, yeah, right, yeah, I can take all the risk in the world, but you've got no clue how to go about doing so. And you don't know how to read trends and see the future. So we also have to mind strategy and then execution, being able to create accountability structures to bring those about. So aside from like learning through podcasts, I really read when I'm on vacation. I'll probably beast through like 4 or 5 books.
Nice.
And then I highlight them and then read the notes like throughout the year. So just I'll go back to random books. I'm like, oh, I'm a bit rusty. What was that book about? And I just go through only the highlights because I read on my Kindle. And the most impactful but unspoken about learning for me is through connections,
Yeah.
through communities. I'm in communities with other next geners, industry groups, impact, philanthropy, and then just friends, just conversations like this, right?
Right.
You, and with mentors as well. Mentors are just like, oh my God. I'm really big on mentorship because you're infusing Jacob's life journey by being open and talking. You're learning from his mistakes and from his triumphs, right? And vice versa. And you're developing your social capital as well because in being vulnerable, like, okay, this is a struggle area for me. It's like, well, I've got someone that you should really talk to who might be able to help you with that or can connect you to someone else.
Hmm.
So being generous with your expertise, generous with your networks, folks reciprocate that, and it's such a blessing. So that's been a real way for me to really learn and develop is connections. I'm huge on connections. I spend a lot of time building connections, nurturing connections, and not in a transactional way, not just jump on a Zoom and be like, right, well, yeah, so
Yeah.
here's my book, buy my
Yeah.
book, or
Let me get something from you.
let me
Yeah.
get
That's
something from you. Like, I've got a coaching program. Do you have any clients? But really being in service to people,
yeah.
just catching up. Sometimes they may be going through grief and just being there,
Yeah.
um, just being there for them and yeah, just continue to develop that relationship over time.